too many D-men? Welcome to 7-Eleven That's Hockey alongside Dave Poulin here in studio. Jane McLennan joins us from his home office. I'm Gino Retta. Dave, with Dermott now signed, the Leafs now have 8 D-men under contract, and they're more than $1 million over the salary cap. Where does he slot into their depth chart on the blue line, and how do they make this work?
Well, I see 3 bandwidths of defensemen, basically. Morgan Rielly, Jake Muzzin, and TJ Brodie in that first band. Zach Bogosian and Justin Hall in the second band. And then I see Travis Dermott in with newcomer Mikko Lehtinen and Rasmus Sandin. And he's going to have to battle, Gino. Now he's played 150-plus NHL games. That's his advantage. He's an established NHL defenseman. But with newcomers coming in, particularly Lehtinen is the unknown playing in the KHL. And, you know, what guarantees he's been made? He's been guaranteed he's going to have an opportunity. What does that mean? But I also see nights when maybe Zach Bogosian isn't in the lineup or it's a rotating thing. Now, in terms of the salary cap and the way that's going to work, it is going to be a revolving door in terms of who's in and who's out. Some nights there's going to be 8 defensemen, 7 defensemen. Some nights there might be 6 defensemen, and then a rotation amongst the forwards as well. Yes, they're over the cap right now. They can go over by 10% in the summer. But if there is no AHL, Gino, where ostensibly you could send players down to, there's going to have to be some sort of extended roster, some sort of taxi squad you see right now in the NFL where you're allowed a couple of extra players at key positions, and then there'll be a fluctuation with that on the salary cap as well. So there's going to be moving parts. It's not as simple as looking at the salary cap and saying, here's what it is. There are going to be moving parts with the uniqueness of this upcoming season.
And I still believe a guy like Travis Dermott has a lot of runway left. He's only 23 years old, and Pooley, you just mentioned, at 150 games, he's still finding what his game is at the National Hockey League level. And I think there's more there. I believe he can be a top 4 guy if the confidence to his game reaches that next level, and that comes with consistency of a player maturing on and off the ice. And I believe that that's what General Manager Kyle Dubas and the organization wants out of Travis Dermott. It would be nice for him to take a look at a guy like TJ Brodie, who's a left-handed shot, plays on the right side. Maybe he can learn a trick or two from him, because I would see him slotting nicely with a guy like Jake Muzzin if he can get to that top 4 role, and that would push a guy like Justin Hall down to the third pairing. So I think there's a lot of runway still left for Travis Dermott, but right now he's going to be in a massive competition with Lehtinen, with Sandin, as you pointed out, guys in that lower bandwidth right now.
If nothing else, the Leafs have to be happy they now have some choices